Thank you very much for joining me for this session of Dr. Plotzker's Mind. Today could have gone better. In fact, on an average day, there's usually a few things along the course of that day that could have gone better. Nothing today, for all its annoyances, imprints as a major down that has to be fully remedied. But it was a day when I hoped to do more than what I really did. Much of the activity was shifting my tasks to leave the one needing the most mental focus at the time when people's mental focus is usually sharpest. I did not have a very sharp morning. The task that I usually do in that time, which I didn't think would take the full extent of my mental ability, I moved to the middle of the afternoon. Getting into flow for that never quite happened. Though I did learn that it really does require less acuity, but not zero. Not zero. I need to do that at a time when I'm reasonably mentally sharp. It wasn't a bad day. I did things that were worthwhile. Due to some knee pain, I've had a treadmill hiatus. The knee's been treated with some topical nonsteroidal with partial benefit. So I got back on the treadmill, lower intensity, maintained the time that I wanted to be on, and then some. So that went well. The biweekly house cleaners came after spending some of yesterday enabling their access to things that they had to clean. I asked them to do a little extra in one more room, and they did. I ate reasonably well, though not in a memorable way. So it wasn't a total loss of a day. Took an ebook out of the library yesterday. Made time to read that, though less than I had hoped I would read. What today really seems to be playing out as is a challenge to focus on individual things that I most want to do. There are ways to correct it, and eventually doing very little will have me stumble upon a better, more productive day. Just kind of forgive myself for not rising up to what I hoped I would have been able to do. Thank you very much for sharing this session of Dr. Plotzker's Mind.